Good afternoon, everyone. In this lecture, we will discuss the distribution factor. As we know that in case of distributed winding, we are using all the slots per pole per phase available, and hence the EMF induced in each conductor will having a certain phase difference, and because of that the resultant EMF is reduced. So the factor by which there is a reduction in EMF due to distribution of coil is called as distribution factor, and it is denoted by Kd. Now we will see the derivation of distribution factor. So in general, we have n slots per pole and m slots per pole per phase. Okay. Let E be the induced EMF per coil. Then M EMF induced will have successive phase difference of beta. Okay. Now see in this diagram, suppose we have M number of conductors having a EMF which is shown by AB, BC and CD. Okay. And the phase difference between this two EMF induced by the conductors is beta. Okay. As stated here. So the EMF induced will have the successive phase difference of beta. Now in the phasor diagram, this is the polygon of m equal sides circumscribed by a circle of a radius r. See, this is the circumscribed circle with the radius r. AB, BC, CD represents the EMF per coil, and this all the ends are joined at O, which is the center of circumscribing circle with the radius r. So this all the ends of AB, BC and CD are joined here at point O, which is the center of the circle, and the radius is r. Now the angle subtended by each phasor at origin is beta. Okay, and we have to prove it now. This angle is beta. Now to prove this, see the triangles AOB, this triangle AOB and OBC are similar because they are isosceles triangle, as AB is equals to BC is equals to CD, which is equals to E. Okay, and these two sides are the radius of this circumscribing circle. So these two triangles are isosceles triangle and similar. Now let the base angle, this base angle be x. So the angle AOAB is equals to angle OOBA, which is equals to angle OBC, which is equals to angle OBC. See here, which is equals to angle OBC is equals to x. Okay, this is the base angle, and angle AOB, see here, angle AOB and BOC means this angle which is at the center is equals to y. Now consider a triangle AOAB. Now in triangle OAB, see, x plus y is equals to 180. So it will be 2x plus y is equals to 180. The angles of a triangle. Okay, and also see this angle OBA, this angle OBA and angle OBC, this OBC plus this angle beta, they are making linear pair. Okay, so this is the linear pair. So this is OBA, OBC and plus this beta is equals to 180 degree. So by observing the equation number 1 and 2, okay, we can write So from that we can write 2x plus beta is also equals to 180 degree. So comparing this equation number 2 and 3, I can write beta is equals to y. Okay, because this 180 is similar, so I can write this beta is equals to y. So this y angle, which is the angle subtended at the center, is nothing but the beta, that is proved. Okay, now the angle, so that angle is beta. If m is the last point of the last phasor, then angle AOM is equals to m into beta. Now see in this figure, suppose this m is the last phasor, okay, then angle AOM, see this angle AOM, this whole AOM is equals to m into beta. So this whole angle which is subtended at the O is m beta. Okay, and AM, this AM is the resultant of this all EMFs. This EMF induced by first conductor AB, BC, CD and so on. So this will be the resultant phasor ER. Okay. Now consider a triangle OAB. So in this figure only, now we are considering this triangle AOB and we are cutting it and drawing it here. So in triangle AOB, see, let OF is the perpendicular bisector on AB. So this beta is divided into beta by 2 and beta by 2. This AB is also divided in AF and FB. So length of AF is equals to length of FB is equals to E by 2. See. And this OA, this O2A is nothing but the R. So from this, apply the trigonometry on this triangle, okay, as this is 90 degree. So sine of beta by 2 is equals to AF upon OA. So what is the value of AF? AF is E by 2 and what is OA? It is R. Okay, so you will get sine beta by 2 is equals to E upon 2R. So from here we will get the value of E, that is the induced EMF in each conductor. E is equals to 2R sine beta by 2. Okay, then now consider a triangle OAM. Now consider a triangle OAM and OG is the perpendicular drawn from the O. Now we have to consider this big triangle OAM and this OG is the perpendicular drawn on OM. So this whole angle, that is the beta into M, is divided by 2. Okay, that is the M beta by 2 and this ER is also get divided into 2 parts. So AG is equals to GM is equals to ER upon 2. Okay, now see, hence that is the length of AG is equals to ER by 2. Now apply in this triangle also, apply the sine of M beta by 2. So sine of M beta by 2 is equals to, see, sine of M beta by 2 is equals to AG into OA. So it is ER upon 2 into R divided by R. So ER is equals to 2R sine of M beta by 2. So this is the value of resultant EMF ER, which is equals to 2R sine M beta by 2 when your coil is distributed. Now consider your coil is concentrated. If your coil is concentrated, then the ER will be the algebraic sum of the EMF. So ER is equals to M into E. Okay, and we have found out the value of E from here, from this equation number 4. So E is equals to 2R sine beta by 2. So put this value here. So you will get ER in case of concentrated coil as M 2R sine beta by 2. Okay, so we have ER in case of a distributed winding and ER in case of a concentrated winding. Now what is the distribution factor? It is the ratio of resultant EMF when coils are distributed to the resultant of EMF when coils are concentrated, and it is always less than 1. Now see, this KD is equals to ER when coil is distributed upon ER when coil is concentrated. Now when coil is distributed, ER is equals to 2R sine M beta by 2. At concentrated, 2mR sine beta by 2. Now this 2R will get cancelled and we'll get KD is equals to sine M beta by 2 upon M sine beta by 2, where M is the slot per pole per phase, beta is the slot angle, that is 180 upon N, and small n is the slot per pole. Okay. Now this factor is also called as the winding factor or breadth factor. So this KD is most important factor, which is called as the distribution factor. Okay. Now we will discuss the generalized expression for EMF equation of an alternator. Now consider a full pitch concentrated winding. For a full pitch concentrated winding, EPH is same 4.44 F5 TPH volt. But if our coil is a short pitch and distributed, then EPH is reduced by the factor of Kc and Kd. So the generalized equation will be reduced as EPH is equals to 4.44 Kc Kd F5 TPH volts. Okay. For a full pitch coil, Kc is 1, and for concentrated winding, Kd is equals to 1. Okay. But for short pitch and distributed winding, we always have some value of Kc and Kd, and it is always less than unity. Okay. Generally we have a distributed and short pitch winding, so we have to consider this factor Kc and Kd while finding out the EMF equation of an alternator. Thank you.